Years ago, I received a rather unusual essay from a student. It was part of an in-class test where students had to answer the following question: what is Aristotle's critique of Plato's ideal state? Here was the essay.
Both Aristotle and Plato seem to enjoy using the ideal state as tools to guide the reader and instruct about complex subjects. Plato's ideal state is one of perfect harmony and balance that finds us wondering about its origins. It reminds me of a song by a man named Kenny Rogers, who coincidentally just filmed the music video at my building. For some reason, he was on the roof in his black trench coat, singing about God knows what. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. The ideal state would have bingo and old people and cars that fly, and it damn well would have Kenny Rogers. Not Kenny Loggins, though. God knows if that guy gets a career again. We'll all have to hope lightning strikes our Aunt Jessie's favorite adult contemporary station. Doesn't that stuff make you sick? It's like riding in the teacups at Disneyland after a 3-day bender.
When I first read this essay, I thought, it's got a lot of virtues. It's well written, it's engaging, most of all it's honest. But still there was that pesky fact that he didn't really say much, well, nothing, about Plato and Aristotle. So I went back and forth here, and in the process I realized I'm not even clear on what I'm supposed to be doing with these grades. After 35 years of teaching, I'm not sure what grades are for. And I confess, I have these moments all the time. I have these moments where I wonder about the basic questions of the profession I've been in for a long time. And I'll also confess it doesn't really bother me. I like thinking about these matters. I like mulling over how to parse out an educational problem. And it was in that spirit that I wrote The Craft of University Teaching. I really wanted to write a book that was going to reclaim teaching as a craft that it is, one that is involved in interesting questions that have interesting answers and that are interesting to even think about. Now, if you're wondering, how did I handle this Kenny Rogers, Plato, Aristotle essay? My response is, why does it matter what I did? Isn't the question, what would you do? I mean, aren't you interested in trying to figure out all that would go into assessing the work of the student and making sure the student continued to learn? If that kind of inquiry interests you, then you've got the spirit that I would hope you would bring to this book.